Support the Agents of the Strange today by visiting patreon.com/terriblewarriors. Today on the Terrible Warriors. Return to the network of the strange, where our agents have found themselves trapped in a recursion, where all the zombie apocalypse movies go to die. Moriarty has been here. They're following close on his trail. And somewhere out there in the apocalypses is a super zombie, a captain of zombies, the high general of all zombies, who has the answers that they need to stop Moriarty in his tracks. First, they'll have to rely on the support of a talking anthropomorphic Triceratops and Colonel Patrick Stewart. Yeah, it's called the Strange for a reason. And your agents of the Strange, who are closing in on Moriarty's trail, they are your Terrible Warriors.
Hey, welcome back, terrible listeners. I'm Derek the Bard with the Edmonton crew, and I'm joined with
Will Mitchell,
Wes Gunn,
Shane Fitzgerald,
Cameron Dunn.
and we're here for episode 10 of The Strange, our ongoing game. Our strangers are still not dead yet, but that might not last for long. They're trapped in a mall in the zombie apocalypse. In fact, in the middle of all zombie apocalypses. Their only ally, Dr. Ceratops, the talking British Triceratops. And this is the best canon character I've ever seen in an RPG before. He's even better than the talking Velociraptor from Time Watch.
Dead before dawn, dead before dawn, dead before dawn.
So, I believe when we last left us, we were going to go look for people who came from the CDC, from the Walking Dead-esque area.
Sure. And let's see here. You rolled a 10, Wes.
Yeah.
Is not really going to do it there. However, Cam, I believe you have a lot of social-related stuff on your sheet, don't you?
Deception, concealing motive.
What do you have under your negotiates matters of life and death?
Trained in all pleasant social interactions and detection.
Yeah, sure.
So
Let's see
that
here.
might-
Trained in finding way around places, navigating unfamiliar terrain, and identifying important contacts. Give me a roll, Cam.
Sick.
Would you like to retroactively spend any effort on that?
Sure.
We'll say you spend 1 effort on an intellect check with your edge of 3, meaning that you don't need to spend anything.
Okay.
And yeah, you're able to, you know what you do? You look for a couple of good old boys.
Ah, yeah.
You look for the guys who are still wearing their trucker hats, their blue jeans with their big-ass revolver strapped to their thigh.
Maybe big-ass belt buckles.
Yeah,
with
big-
the stars and bars.
Yeah,
We're looking for some Ellis types, basically.
yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. And, you know, you're probably looking for the guys that have some kind of southern band on their shirt. Is Leonard Skinner? Yeah, they got like the
Sweet
Leonard
Alabama.
Skinner shirt on, that kind of thing. You know, it's not Georgia, but it's closer to Georgia than West Edmonton Mall is. So.
Yeah.
Or Seattle, where the rest of you are from. So, yeah. And he's just around with a bunch of his buddies. They've got a campfire set up in the food court.
Oh, gosh.
They've got a. It's almost like a cauldron going that they're literally just throwing like military rations into some water in and just making a stew out of everything.
The
To
old
be fair,
professional
when I've
stew.
been in West Edmonton Mall at that food court, I too have thought about just starting a campfire and cooking the food myself, which would probably taste better.
Having eaten military rations, I'm going to say, 50-50.
You add enough salt and anything tastes good.
I don't know, man. The West Edmonton Mall does have the worst Taco Bell on earth.
Had.
Oh, it's gone now?
It's gone.
Oh, thank
It's gone. I think it's
Did they
a.
bring in an old priest and a young priest?
It's like some sort of like healthy eating place.
Oh God!
Oh,
Did they
wow.
turn it into a freshie?
I think so, actually.
So they basically like exercised it
Yeah.
and salted the earth.
And then removed the salt and replaced it with organic vegetables,
I could.
which doesn't make any sense because vegetables are already organic. But anyway, I digress. So yeah, they're gathered around because they're based on obligatory movie tropes. One of them has a banjo.
Of course. By the dim light of the DDR machine, they're sitting there hanging out and playing.
Oh, yeah.
So what are you guys doing?
He's the guy who spotted him.
We should go talk to those guys. Maybe.
Oh, cool, man. Anybody got any tobacco? Looks like these guys are out of chaw.
No. I only use my tobacco for my pipe water. A limited supply. He puffs on his pipe a little bit. I do remind you the Triceratops has a pipe.
Amazing.
That
We're really
means he
running a
knows
broad
things.
spectrum in characters right now.
Alright, so you guys look like
Zombie
you know your
movie,
way
good
around.
old boys. Professor Triceratops.
Dr. Ceratops.
Dr. Ceratops.
Oh, yeah, we've been here a while, yeah? Yeah, man, we rode on in from, just outside of... Derek's brain farted. Just outside of Atlanta? That place is a no-go zone right now, man. And, been stuck here ever since, but Billy Bob over there's got his banjo, and I got me a lot of bullets. We are going to eventually go out there, and we are going to kick some Z.
Nice, man. Nice.
Where y'all from?
Seattle.
Oh. Huh.
Hey, man, don't worry. It's, yeah. +1 on all social stuff. just role-playing it out.
God, I forgot about your penalty. Yes.
I remember.
Because you're strange.
He's fucking weird.
You have a weird thing to you, fella.
Well, hey, man, it's all pretty weird right now. Out of curiosity, though, you guys went by a big old hospital, CDC?
Oh, hell, man. Yeah, the CDC. Yeah, we was thinking of going, maybe go down there when everything started turning, but Bill Bob over there, he got a sister who worked at the CDC, and she called him on his phone and said that that was a no-go place. You do not go down there.
As, like, he has Dr. Francis a flashback to the nurse being eaten.
Yeah, you do.
Whoa.
Nice.
Rough, man.
Well, you all seem like some good old boys. So, and Castor, being the social type, is going to drop into their accent
Yep.
and be like, "We're going to let you in a little secret. Like, we think the CDC is where all this started."
Well, hell, everybody probably knows that by now. It was a government conspiracy.
That's
Here we
right.
go.
Chemtrails.
Hell, chemtrails? No. This was that Obamacare was making the drugs to make the zombies.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, there's a king zombie that's in the CDC.
Well, shit, the hell you say? How you know that?
How do I know that? I read it on the internet before I came here.
How the hell you read it on the internet? Ain't no internet no more.
Before it fell, though, I read it on the internet. He said they were going to make a king zombie, and they were going to hold in one of them CDC places. And what you said, I would put 2 and 2 together.
Well, shit. Hear that, Ralph? They got them a king zombie at the CDC. Yep.
I love him already.
Ralph have added a few words in a large shotgun.
Richter chimes in for the hell of it. You know what? They call it patient O, not 0-O. You know what the O stands for.
Well, shit. Kaz also says, like, that's just for Obama. just in case you guys are too stupid to realize that.
I think we're going to insult anybody who listens to this podcast from Alabama. I'm sorry.
Oh, wait. Alabama, the South in general.
Yeah,
We're just insulting.
We're really sorry.
We're just movie tropes.
perpetuating some bad
We're
stereotypes.
completely running off movie stereotypes here.
Anyway.
Any
We're
chance we
sorry.
can...
We're sorry.
Yeah.
I take full responsibility for this.
Any chance we can catch a ride with you guys?
Catch a ride. We ain't got no ride no more. They got our pickup. They use it for scrap to put together one of them giant machines that colonel over there is gonna ride out, get supplies.
Y'all don't say.
Yeah.
Chance he needs a little bit of help.
Well, they always looking for expendable assets, they say, but you know, my mom always told me, whatever you do, son, you do not make yourself expendable.
That's pretty solid advice, actually, man. Your mom's a smart lady.
Yes, sir. God bless.
So let's ignore that advice and go see if we can get on the
Well, anyways, if you want to get some like revenge or whatever against,
Well, hell, you find a way to get out there. You come tell us.
Awesome.
You ask for Rufus and Ralph and Bill Bob.
All right. Okay, so let's go talk to the colonel. I guess.
Right back to where this campaign started.
Yeah.
Let's talk to the colonel.
All right, so
I'll take the most circuitous route.
the amusement park has been turned into a command center.
Of course it has.
Yeah, okay. I can dig it.
There are two soldiers standing outside. One of them's a U.S. Marine. The other guy looks like he might have once been a police officer, but he's cut the arms off his outfit, and his jeans are patched up. He's wearing some hockey pads on there. But they've both got very, very nice-looking assault rifles. The Marines looks really good. The police officers looks like,
Been through some stuff.
he's been through some stuff.
I'm just going to assume the Marine is in like his full dress uniform.
Absolutely.
You know what?
100%.
Yes,
He's got the sword on his side and
the
all that.
classic
Yeah.
zombies at West Point.
Hey, it's only 20 miles up the road that way.
Good point.
It's right beside Pensacola.
I was really hoping that the cop was going to have like the ripped off arms and like an axe. So I'd be like, oh my god, it's Axe Cop!
There's like a fire axe leaning on the wall beside him somewhere.
Yeah.
We want to be on your team.
Trust me, NBC recruiting is a little bit hectic on this.
Yeah, do we
Says
just...
the guy who almost recruited Larry King's head.
Larry King's head does not know what's going on, but this is reminding him of a weekend at Ted Koppel's house.
You have really weird ideas about Larry King.
I didn't even remember what Larry King sounded like at the time.
You're implying that Larry King is Ted Koppel's bitch.
I don't know what happens in Gravity Falls, man. What happens in Gravity Falls stays in Gravity Falls.
True facts.
Unless you're a cat.
Do we just, take a number? Dr. Fritz is going to go if nobody stops him. Hey, guys. We'd like to talk to the colonel. Did we have to, make an appointment?
Who are you, sir?
Dr. Ignatz Fritz, at your service.
Why do you want to talk to the colonel, sir?
Well, I'm a doctor, and I got some ideas about supplies.
Then you should talk to Dr. Salt about that.
Is he in here?
No, sir. He's in the Central Infirmary.
Oh, okay, cool.
We want to volunteer as expendable assets for your next excursion out towards the CDC.
Give me a roll.
to get medical supplies. I'm going to help you out.
Persuasion.
Persuasion. What do I have to spend to make that better?
You spend your intellect. So you've already reduced the difficulty by 2 steps. How much more do you want to reduce it by? It's 3 points. You automatically can reduce it by 1 with your edge of 3 to reduce the difficulty by 3 steps. You can spend up to 2 more effort, which will cost you up to 6 more intellect points.
Can I assist him?
Yes, you can.
His medicine, that'll take it down by 1 step.
Okay,
So you're looking at minus
gonna-
4 steps right
I'm
now.
going to go for -5, so that would be dropping it my intellect by how much?
3.
3.
Okay, you're taking it down by 5 steps.
Yeah, I really want in.
Don't roll a 1.
15.
You're good.
Hey! I do Captain Finger Guns. Hey!
It was simply the roll to make sure that you don't get a GM intrusion, but the moment you hit -5, the highest you ever have to roll at that point is a 15. And this was not a difficulty 10. This was not a level 10 test. You're fine.
Okay, so we...
One of them turns around, uses a radio that's just around the corner from their little makeshift palisade.
Yeah.
And another soldier comes out. This one is a Mountie in the full red Surge outfit. If you'll follow me, gentlemen.
No problem, man. Man, zombie apocalypse sucks. I bet you that frozen yogurt place used to be really good.
I want to ride the roller
And
coaster.
you go through. There's the smell of generators running. Lord knows what some of them are running on. This may be a recursion where you just never ask where the electricity and water come from.
Yeah.
They just happen.
Yeah. They're non-lethal. Just enjoy.
Dr. Ceratop says he'll leave you outside. He doesn't need to catch the colonel's attention.
Yeah.
And you walk through, and you're led to the colonel. He has a whole, like, full command center set up in the arcade.
I like to imagine that it's somewhere there's like the little firing range where soldiers are using real guns to practice shooting.
Yeah, exactly. Well, no, that's on the actual firing range, which is upstairs.
Yeah. Good point.
People practicing wading through mud with using the ball pit.
House of the Dead machine.
I was gonna say patrols around the command or down on the roller coaster.
They've replaced the middle of the arcade. There's a giant table. It's got a full maps of the mall of every floor with little flags and little marked points. There are additional maps spread up along the walls of the different sections. Nobody seems to be treating it as weird at all. And you get into the command center, and in there is Patrick Stewart in an American army colonel's outfit.
Amazing.
Man, I love this guy in fucking X-Men movies.
I'm more of a TNG guy. Bold to go, dude.
Man, I love Star Wars.
Gentlemen, I have a limited amount of time. What do you want?
Yeah, sorry, sir. We'd like to volunteer for the next outing as expendable assets.
Going to the CDC.
Yeah, we want to go. We want to go to the CDC.
I'm a doctor. I can find stuff.
The CDC is in deeply Zed-held territory in Atlanta.
We understand that. We have a bit of a gambit that we want to propose to you. Simply put, there's a king zombie in there. Kill it, you might weaken or kill all the zombies.
Or at least thin them out.
How does that make any sense?
I don't know.
Dude, zombies, do they make any sense?
Haven't you noticed that
what proof do you have of this?
All of our proof got lost in the various different we're refugees just like everybody else here, right? You have nothing to go on but our own word. And believe me, I'm going to make a very good case by being persuasive.
Oh my god, are you doing it again?
Yeah.
Might as well. Do I get the sense this guy's got the spark?
Give me a roll.
He's got it.
Alright. That's
That's garbage.
You're getting too much.
Yeah, Dr. Fritz sees a flashing light in the distance and it reminds him of a machine in the hospital and he just gaps out for a while.
Yeah. Ooh, a penny.
Yeah. Ooh, a piece of candy.
Let's try this again.
Look, a Yeti.
I'm gonna go right on to persuading this guy to help us with this. What should I do here?
Okay, so specialized. You've got the edge.
Yeah.
So you're -3.
Tough.
Yeah.
And I'll just spend the 6 edge to.
Okay, so you're dropping down to 10 intellect.
Yep.
Okay. Do you want to use one of your automatic refreshes?
Not just yet.
Okay.
Holding off on that. 6.
Okay, and you 5, 6. Wait, how many steps? That's 2, 3. Reducing it by 5 steps. Will, are you helping him out to reduce it by 6 steps total?
I absolutely can.
Okay, you didn't roll a 1. When you apply that many shifts to the difficulty, the game goes on to easy mode for a little while.
Yeah.
Hey, there's just a brief wave of zombie video game rolls over.
Gentlemen, I can give you a vehicle to do what you propose, but I cannot give you additional men.
Sure.
We
That
got
works
our
for
own.
us.
We just know some dudes. So less mouths to feed for you in the end.
I suppose if there is any opportunity to end this plague, then we should take it. Very well.
You said you can't spare men. What about equipment?
A small amount of equipment.
In terms of firearms?
Yes.
And maybe
And a
some
vehicle.
Better armors. None of this stuff's bite-proof.
See what I can do.
Yeah, we're not exactly dressed for combat.
Speak with the quartermaster.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks, man.
Thank you, Colonel. salute him as we.
Yeah, he salutes back. As you're walking away, it's like, wait a minute. Why is Patrick Stewart an army colonel?
Yeah. By the way, I really like your theatrical work a lot more than your movies.
What?
Don't worry about it, man. Walks away.
As you walk away, you realize it's probably not Patrick Stewart himself. It's probably a character he might have played in something we've never seen.
See a lot of his work. I don't remember me.
Let's just be thankful we didn't encounter.
He wasn't.
Not in this universe.
Yeah.
Anyways.
In reality, he was Patrick Stewart. In a different reality, was cast in A Few Good Men.
In reality, Patrick Stewart became a colonel.
Patrick Stewart and A Few Good Men would be kind of awesome. You can't handle the truth.
Yeah.
There are 4 lies.
We all know he's really good in a chain of command.
Yeah.
Dear Hollywood, make Patrick Stewart an army colonel in a zombie movie.
We'll watch it for days.
Pretty please.
I was honestly tossing up whether it was going to be him, Ian McKellen, or Lance Henriksen.
All solid choices. Not
But I've already cast Lance Henriksen as a colonel and as I should have done it and just did it as a callback to Power Rangers Night Watch. Rewind and pretend the whole time it was Lance Henriksen instead of Patrick Stewart.
Friggin' Hackett. I remember.
Yeah. Colonel Hackett
Yeah.
from Power Rangers Night Watch. Yeah, fine. Just rewind. We'll pretend that. Pardon?
Big Mike remembers it too.
Yeah.
Are you saying you can't hack it?
Whoa.
He's gonna hack something.
Anyways, the quartermaster.
Anyway, the quartermaster is not played by anyone famous.
Well, that's too bad.
I was just gonna say, if we want him as a colonel in a zombie movie, just talk to Seth MacFarlane because apparently he can make Patrick Stewart do anything.
Patrick Stewart's at the point in his career where you just be like, that sounds funny. I mean, have you seen his comedy show that he was on? Like, it's really good.
Oh yeah.
This is a guy who was willing to play the poop emoji, and I haven't seen the movie, but I bet you he fucking kills it.
Of course. Oh, anyways.
That movie is the spawn of Satan's own testicles.
But Patrick Stewart playing an embodiment of turds, and again, I bet you he's real good.
I don't care.
That's fair. So the quartermaster.
The quartermaster, yep. The word gets sent ahead, papers are signed, etc. And you are given access to a limited number of firearms and a limited amount of ammunition. Now, I will note, Dr. Fritz, you got a new power somewhere along the way.
I did.
And it doesn't cost you anything, really, because of your edge.
I'm just going to have a gun just to have it.
Okay.
I'm not going to use it.
All right. And the rest of you can draw arms as necessary.
Cool.
Shane, you do still have your giant fuck-off pistol.
Yeah.
You only have 6 bullets for it, but...
Hey, man, that's 5 zombies, 1 for you, following the tropes.
Yeah. How many weapons can I grab? Just like 1 or 2?
Yeah. Plus the hand weapons you guys were able to acquire.
Right.
Nice.
Plus your mitts.
Yeah.
Yeah, no murder mitts.
Yeah, which does well for my no need for weapons move.
What can we do for armor? Pocket pads?
Pretty much. I mean, you're not going to get much by way of armor.
Yeah, like there's not like any Kevlar is being used by the guards and stuff.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
The old security force would have had bite resistant stuff.
We've got no rapport credentials with any of these guys. We're just force schlubs.
I mean, I could just go up and be like, I could impart an ideal and make them think one of us.
Yeah, or Cam does have an ability that would allow him to called Grand Deception, where you can impart and implant ludicrously and obviously fake things into people's heads.
Oh my god, you're a one-man deception crew.
Okay, so just to get this out of the way, could I grab like a pair of 45s?
Sure.
Okay. How many bullets would I get with those?
Cinematically, we will handle things. If it makes sense for you to run out of bullets, probably if you roll a 1, then you'll run out of bullets. Otherwise, we don't care about tracking ammo.
Because I'm just thinking, if we come across a horde of zombies, I'm just going to look at my guns and I'm going to be like, okay, I've only got 12 bullets, so you're going to have to share.
Yeah, thanks, Deadpool.
Well, you pretty much... I'm starting to turn into Deadpool, really.
I'm just going to grab a handgun.
Yeah,
Generic handgun number 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
I've just got a handgun.
Handgun as well, I guess.
Okay.
Is nobody taking any rifles?
No shotguns.
Actually, no. I am practicing medium weapons, but I only have the skill like ranged. So I really wouldn't be any good with a shotgun.
You're not going to take penalties if you're... basically, the difference is if you're practice, you don't take any penalties for using it.
Gotcha. It'd be nice to have some sort of hall clearer.
Sure, I'll take a shotgun.
Okay. Are you any good with that? No. That's why I carry a shotgun.
And then let's rustle up
I like to
Rufus
carry
and-
this for close encounters.
I guess let's go get our good old boys.
Yeah, it's my third gun. That's why it's close encounters of the third kind.
I was referencing aliens, but whatever.
Yeah, I know. I'm aware.
Or Call of Duty 4 if you prefer.
I prefer aliens, thank you.
Yep.
Which referenced aliens, but okay.
Yeah, you pick up your good old boys and you pick up Professor Ceratops.
Yep.
Who... sorry, Dr.
And
Ceratops.
what does he do for, what's he arming up with? He's a dinosaur?
Just
Yeah, can he even be zombified?
There's
Good
a part of
question. Do you want to find out?
Well, to be fair, there's probably at least one kind of zombie here that is like a multi-species thing. We'll probably find some zombies.
Oh shit! I forgot what his weapon of choice was.
Horns? Or like some
No,
delightful gun or sword
Is it a cane?
Sword cane. Sword cane.
he carries quote unquote some grenades, all of which are ciphers, which work on a random D6 chart to determine what kind of damage they deal.
Sweet mother of
Oh
God.
my.
I hope it's not a recursion grenade.
One of them sucks creatures in immediate radius through an opposite gate.
Well, that's one way to get out of here if we
That
have to.
reminds me.
Like, just imagine Moriarty sitting there. Oh, I'm so glad I got rid of these things. It's just like 12 zombies.
Okay.
Yeah, be glad you didn't engage Moriarty in combat.
I know.
Yeah.
We're not ready for that.
No.
You're getting ready for that.
Working on it.
You're slowly approaching
There's
the
a part of
point.
me that wants to be bitten by the zombies and see how that translates over.
I really don't want to be...
Depends which zombie you get bitten by.
Yeah.
If you get
Yeah.
bitten by one of the zombies, you may actually not be that badly off.
Yeah, but who knows which is which, right? Like, yeah. Well, actually, I
It's not like we're going to get a chance to choose.
Yeah. That
Bite
one.
me, bite
Yeah,
me.
you bite me.
That would certainly change your descriptor.
Yeah, no. for
If you
sure.
become a zombie spinner,
Yeah.
Pretty cool. So,
then you're going back to Seattle, so it all works anyway. Just ordering a lot of hot sauce and spray on tans and hair dye.
I actually need a reminder on how one of my ciphers works.
Yo.
Yeah, because I've got the focus hook and I've got the other one that
Oh, the spectral thing.
the multi-phasing module.
Yeah,
Yeah. That wouldn't really do any good
against zombie. And I got to run you into some ghosts at some point so you can use that.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? Because you're recursors, when you go through the random junk, I'm going to give you guys some ciphers.
yay!
Let me go to the...
Dr. Shertops
Random
mentioned
shit.
that occasionally
Random
recursions
shit.
come through, and if nobody can really get out except for Moriarty so far,
Okay, guys, let's roll on the random cipher chart to see exactly...
charts.
Oh, I wish I'd actually gotten the book, which has like 3 extra random charts in it. But this is just easier to use right now. So, Will, you're going to roll me a percentile. You're going to roll it twice. Let's just fill up your ciphers. Actually, what ciphers do you have left?
Mine says strange artifact from another recursion. That's it. Because I had the shieldy dealy,
Yeah,
and I used it.
Yeah, what else did you have?
I don't remember.
Okay, let's go 3 times, and we'll...
Okay.
So,
I got,
that's a 30?
Yep, 30.
Okay, you have a gas ammunition.
Cool.
Let's get dangerous.
Yes, indeed. So good. Okay.
You guys know they're doing remastered versions of the Disney Afternoon games?
Yeah, apparently they're going to be cool.
Yeah.
But I mean, of course the marketing would say that. 31, he
Oh,
says
come on.
consistently.
You have glue.
Like sovereign glue, or just like crazy glue? I guess cipher glue.
Just a glue stick.
Glue. A permanent bond is created between any 2 physical objects.
So sovereign glue.
So wait.
Yeah.
Fucking cool.
So wait. So you got glue and you got the Meltol.
Oh yeah, you still have the Meltol you haven't used.
Oh, that's the other
That's your okay, so roll one more. I'm just gonna fill up you guys' cipher slots. So you can hold one more cipher, Will.
So it just occurred to me that he's got like the cipher versions of WD-40 and duct tape.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you have a mind stabilizer.
Ooh, what's that do?
So if it sticks and it shouldn't, or it doesn't stick and it should, we got it covered.
The user gains +5 armor against intellect damage, including damage gained from alienation, which goes along with your additional existing benefits.
So I have a 7 intellect
If you
armor.
activate it, yes.
How long does it last?
probably like a scene, basically.
Sweet.
Wes?
So the only cipher that I have left is the
Grenade.
the ever so infamous grenade.
The ever so infamous grenade.
All right.
So roll twice.
Oh.
Re-roll. I don't want you having glue again.
25?
Glue for everybody. You've got an equipment cache. What does that do? The character can rummage around and produce from a cipher a desired piece of equipment that is available on the current recursion, whose level does not exceed the cipher's level. The object can't be an artifact, though it could be somewhat complex.
Oh, that's
Persists for up to
useful.
24 hours.
That's real good in a recursion that's a blend of other recursions.
Yeah, no kidding.
Because, like, there's a lot of
43?
43. You have a magnetic master. You have a master of magnets.
You have a tiny, angry German guy.
Establishes a connection with one metal object within short range that a human could hold in one hand. After this connection is established, the user can move or manipulate the object anywhere within short range. Could wield a weapon or drag a helmet fixed to a foe's head to and fro. The connection lasts for 10 rounds. And then just write down that you've got your grenade. Shane?
Right.
So you're only going to roll once.
Yeah, I
'cause-
still got my focus out. I
Yep.
still got my multi.
Just roll once.
So I just need one more.
89.
89.
Tissue regeneration.
Ooh.
Oh,
I'm going to guess it does exactly what it says on the tin.
infinite Kleenex.
Does he finally have a tissue for his issue?
For the next hour, the character regenerates 1 point of damage per round, up to a total number of points equal to twice the cipher's level. The character can choose, it is a level 10 cipher.
Nice.
The character can choose which pool to add to. If the character achieves maximum health, the regeneration pauses until the character is damaged again, at which point the regeneration begins again, until the overall duration expires.
So he's got a God mode capsule?
Apparently. Cam, give me a roll.
Just gonna send you where we need to go. Like,
86? 86. You have a surveillance set. So what were the ones you had? You had the you had the spying grenade. Now you have a surveillance set. And then roll once more and let's see what you pick up.
35.
35. You have a recursion grenade as well.
Oh,
Nice.
Oh god, now there are two of them. Oh dear Jesus. Will the madness never end? Incidentally,
I'll use it now.
it is
How
a
big is it?
level 8. Oh god, let me check the
Oh
book.
man.
you could probably pop that and just end this recursion. now.
Yeah, let me actually check recursion levels.
I don't know where it would
There
cross,
is
though.
a substantial chance that you may actually just be able to destroy this entire recursion here and now.
It could.
Derek didn't think of that one when he, well,
We could make it worse. I could use my new power. We could set them both off inside there.
oh god, it's a portable hole inside a bag of holding.
For anyone else.
I just imagine, like, hey, I forgot I have these ciphers. You pull out a grenade. I'm like, wait a minute. I pull out my grenade. Oh, yours is bigger.
Oh wait,
Don't worry.
let's see here.
No, I'll throw mine and then you throw yours into mine. So then
Oh
whatever
Christ.
Okay, let's hear it.
Oh shit balloons.
That's a little different.
You know you show balloons?
Let's see here.
So, like, we're, like, sifting through all this crap, and, like, he just picks up the holy hand grenade of Antioch. Like,
So, that's about the level. That's between a developed recursion and an old recursion. A developed recursion expands the size of a small state with as many discrete spaces, architectural details, terrain, flora, and so on as space allows, according to the design of fictional leakage that seeded it. Up to a quarter of the inhabitants, if any, might possess the spark, which means an emergent culture could exist above and beyond what was initially seeded. It's between that, which is a size of up to 161 kilometers. And an old recursion. An old recursion expands the size of a small continent with as many discrete blah blah blah. Large majority of the inhabitants, if any, possess the spark, which guarantees an emergent culture thrives in the recursion far above and beyond what was initially seeded, and that's up to 1,000 miles or 1,609 kilometers. What the shitballs? I want to note that, Jesus!
Sweet. Pop it!
I'm gonna pop it.
And there goes the plot. Down in flames.
Oh dear Lord, we still have another half hour to go on this episode.
Oh my god!
That sound you can hear in the background is the hamster in Derek's brain just furiously running on that wheel.
So you picking this thing up,
Derek's
and you
brain is
stare at it for a moment, and you go, you know what?
No.
Zombies are stupid. And you throw it on the ground.
And I threw it.
Wait, I need to actually check if this straight up destroys the recursion. Or what? Because you may...
We don't want to leave Dr. Dinosaur.
It's too late.
Dr.
Derek is desperately...
Dr. Dinosaur is a different character entirely. And he would love the chaos you have created through your use of crystals.
I think we just really funny. You just hold it up. Hey, what is this? And Fritz goes, I fucking know what it is. Boop. Oh no.
This one doesn't go back in. Shit.
What have you done? What have you done?
Shatter.
This is how we go into the space a lot.
Implodes and creates a momentary and opposite gate. Creatures within immediate range are... Oh, okay. It doesn't blow the recursion. It just sucks you out of it.
Into a new one.
Oh, god damn it.
Well, and hey, at least Dr. Ceratops will come with us this time, and the random good old boys.
A character who succeeds at some recursion grenades, ciphers, transfer targets. Can I give you another percentile roll? I want to see if this one comes with a set recursion that it sends you to.
24.
Going to Legoland.
Let's go back to Frankenstein.
How angry am I?
There's a couple of
How angry is Derek? How angry is Derek at you guys?
You know I didn't detonate that thing. Don't send me to where I think you're sending us.
Derek, look at me. You know exactly where to send us. We've headed in the dark corner of your mind.
If I go to
It's almost better as a threat than an actuality. It's like I could do it.
It's the recursion of Damocles. Always hanging there.
No.
Yes.
No, he's going to send me to the friggin' My Little Pony land.
I think that's what we're all thinking.
Oh, yeah.
So many options.
This could also turn into a puppet episode where we all become Muppets. Possibly some sort of like musical.
Ford, I think I'm a sofa.
It's turning into a penguin.
I'm making that joke, man. Come on.
Oh my god! It's just okay. I'm not gonna lie. Caught totally unprepared on this one, and I love it.
This is the beauty of stupid charts.
You don't exactly prep for your players having the power of a god and just instantly destroying everything you've created.
I just
a tiny
the
dog.
image. You know what? Fuck zombies. Like,
just fuck zombies.
Your game literally just blew up in your face. Like, I could look in your eyes and your brain was literally going, Daisy.
This is unfortunately one of those times that you never really prepare for in a game that you know you really should have. Fuck it.
Oh, yes. Here we go.
You pop it.
He popped it.
And an opposite gate rips open in the world. You're sucked in. The good old boys are sucked in. Dr. Ceratops is sucked in. Then it closes. And it takes your eyes a while to adjust to the light. And you hear seagulls in the distance and a crashing of waves.
Okay, good start.
And your eyes, it takes you a moment for your eyes to come back into focus. And you look up, and you see it from the chest up, tilted to one side is the Statue of Liberty.
Oh, yes!
We went from
you blew it off! Damn you! Damn you all to hell!
Happened.
Oh shit! There goes the planet.
That is pretty much us at this point.
Dr. Ceratops looks around.
Oh, God.
He has this stunned look on his Triceratops face. What did you do?
Did I do that?
What?
Really?
Family matters.
Really? You're gonna Urkel your way through this now?
Cam's even making like the Urkel hand motions there.
So good.
Oh god.
Oh my god! The thing is, I had like 3 games worth of plot developed for the fucking Zed world.
Oh shit.
It was all about finding the alpha zombie and discovering the way this entire sieve worked and its connection to the greater plot of the cosmic. Wow! And now you're on Planet of the Apes. Fuck you.
At least we're back on Earth.
Is this the Mark Wahlberg one?
It was Earth all along. And you hear the neighing of horses.
If it was,
And you
I'm
see,
gonna check my hands. Am I a monkey or a man?
well, you went through an opposite gate. You're a man.
we don't check.
Damn it!
Yeah.
We still got guns.
The apes riding down the beach, though, on horses with assault rifles, however, are definitely not humans.
Oh, assault rifles.
Oh, fantastic.
Humans! The humans have escaped! Get them!
Oh, I know this song and dance.
Oh boy.
Isn't there supposed to be a cave around here?
Fuck, I don't know.
Dig!
It's a beach, man.
Well,
Let's fucking cheese it.
everybody roll a d20.
That is a 16.
Nice.
That's
That's a 6.
yeah.
Okay.
That's a 3.
But you're trained in running, Shane.
Yes, I am.
16.
The good news is, the difficulty you were rolling against wasn't actually the apes. It was rolling to run faster than the good old boys,
Oh god.
who are currently having a minor freakout because they were torn out of their recursion, are only now realizing that they had the spark. And are now having a minor meltdown moment because they have no idea what's going on.
Oh, shit.
And the apes got him.
And out comes the nets. I've seen this part.
Yup.
Man.
Well, one of them gets the net.
Oh, guys, hashtag rescue Rufus. That's what's got the spark.
Another one
wait,
gets
wait.
a pickaxe to the face.
Wait. But just before the net hits them and all the shit comes down on them, they just go, but we were gonna make America great again.
Seeing that they're not just capturing them, these guys are out to kill. I think now's a good time for Dr. Fritz to exercise his brand new fancy power. And just knock that fucking monkey off its horse.
And you're just kind of gesturing and...
No! And...
Oh, give me a roll. Not spending any effort.
Because he doesn't really know he has it yet. Got a 13.
That's fine. You only needed a 9.
Great. Nice.
So, Fritz does the big just pushing gesture with his hands. It's, no! The air shimmers. There's a muted woof. And it literally flings the ape off his horse, knocks his horse over.
Holy shit.
And it sounds like he breaks an arm landing.
Ooh.
Whoa.
You're a fucking Jedi.
Well, the other ones are distracted by probably that happening. I'm going to shoot at the other 8.
Give me a roll.
Alright.
Also, they got better guns than us, so...
11.
Okay. You hit him. You got a light pistol.
Yeah.
He takes 2 points of damage. What are you guys doing, Wes and Shane?
Are you a man or are you a monkey, dude?
I reach into my pocket, pull out my magnetic master.
Okay.
Point at their guys.
boy.
It only works on one gun.
Oh, only one gun? Well,
Gun.
one's down.
Use the gun on the furthest guy, and then pull it through a nearer guy.
If it's only going to work on one, there's better uses for that. Pull out my gun, point, and be like, I have a shotgun, that's right.
Yeah. Give me a roll.
Pop, pop.
Get your hands off of them, you damn dirty ape!
You spending anything on it?
No.
Oh, too late. You rolled a 20?
19.
Boom! You blow one of them off the horse.
Horse freaks out and says shit.
Shane?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Do the badass
take out one of the
cock with
45s
shotgun.
and shoot another ape on horseback.
Okay. Oh,
12.
you super hit.
Boom.
Boom. Okay. I'm going to say that you shot the one that Cam shot as well. You take him down. If he activates your successive attack power, roll again.
Jackpot.
Nice.
Shane can double tap people.
13.
You hit another one of them. He does not die,
Let
but
the monkeys hit the floor.
and they're going to shoot.
How many are left? How many are there? I think we kind of just...
There were like 5 of them.
Oh, okay, great.
So you knocked one off.
Yeah.
He's currently rolling on the sand with a broken arm.
Yeah.
Wes blew one off of his horse. Shane and Cam took another one down. So there are 2 left, one of whom is wounded.
Okay.
Shane and Wes, give me a roll, each of you, to avoid. Spend for speed defense, or roll.
15.
You're fine. You're super fine. Shane, you've got a specialty in that. You're fine.
13. Yeah.
You guys managed to get out of the way as they open fire with AK-47s.
Oh boy.
Sounds like I'm getting me an AK-47.
Well, in that case, even in the post-apocalypse, still a fine.
Professor Ceratops is going to lob a grenade.
Oh,
Here we go.
In through another inapposite gate, boys.
Who wants to roll the D6 for me? Because
yeah.
it's Cypher.
Oh yeah, because it's
Let's
got
get
so
Captain
well
Chaos.
so far.
Yeah.
Creates a level 7 force bubble, protecting / trapping targets in an immediate radius for 1 minute. He throws a grenade, it rolls into the middle of the apes, it explodes, and suddenly they're all frozen in like a stasis bubble. Chaps, I suggest that we may want to run right now.
Let's grab the boys.
Man, let's get the boys. Come on, guys.
He's a highly
The
intelligent.
boys are trapped in the stasis bubble as well.
No! How about the horses?
Can we?
Yes.
Can we
Ah,
move the stasis bubble?
No.
He's a highly intelligent, non-human scientist that makes force fields. He's our Winston.
Yeah. I like it.
Our slightly cooler Winston.
But you're right, Dr. Ceratops. We should get out of here.
Since we talked about it before, I'll just make the reference. Our 20% cooler Winston.
Oh, nice. But we should go fast. How long does that last?
Couldn't say. Let's run.
Good point. All right.
Let's not take any chances. Let's get out of here.
Yeah. Did the one that I knocked off his horse? Did he drop his gun?
Um,
I guess did any of their gear fall out of
no,
the range?
no,
Okay.
it's
Nice
all
and clean.
yeah.
Okay, shoot.
He dropped a template on them. Everything, including them, is in the template.
Gotcha.
All right.
And the boys.
And the boys.
Now hashtag remember.
We'll just,
Yeah.
we'll just
Poor
become
Rufus.
aware of a much larger universe.
Well, we gotta provide an unit.
See, the other thing I've got to do now is I've got to figure out how I'm reusing all the names of the Patreon sponsors, because I'd originally worked them into how it was going to be like the Matthew
Patrick
Baumgartner.
Stewart's sponsor?
No, I wish Memorial Hospital, etc., etc. So,
If you're listening, though, there's a box of Yorkshire Gold in it for you, Sir Stewart.
Sir Patrick, really, please.
Let's move on out, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's cheese it.
Yeah, you make a run for it. There's a tree line nearby. You hit it for the trees.
Okay.
60 seconds later, the force field drops, the stasis bubble deactivates, and the apes are now... where did the humans go? We have humans here. No, the humans who shot at us. I don't know. Listen, you damn chimp. I'm an ape, you're a chimp. You'll not talk back to me. I wasn't talking back to you, sir.
Come on, boys. Run away while I'm confused, man.
It's not
No,
looking
they're
so...
men.
Yeah, they were expendable extras from the start.
Fair enough. We should trance the hell out of here, guys.
Wes, you still have that grenade.
I'm saving it if you ever do send us to My Little Pony Land. Let's try trancing out of here first.
Yeah, man.
We'll have to find a safe place to translate. What?
My head says the head of the statue, but there's no cover. They'd see us. Let's look around a bit.
There's gotta be a cave around here somewhere.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I saw a guy with a really big helmet trying to climb out the nose. I don't want to go anywhere near that. We made the reference already. But
Everybody give me a d20 check.
Yep, that's a D20.
10?
Yep.
11. If you had a 12, I'm going to laugh.
No, not even close, like a 6.
17.
Okay. Trent is actually the one who spots the overgrown cave. And it's got a lot of weeds and vines and stuff growing over it. So you pull them aside. There's just enough room to fit all of you inside. So Dr. Ceratops has to squeeze a bit because of the size of his head.
Yeah.
And it's actually... the cave goes down a little bit. And inside you find some dusty... there's a skeleton. There are some dusty boxes.
There's that doll that goes, Mama. Awesome.
There's a journal about the rise of the apes, and I fear that they'll be coming soon, etc., etc. And
I've seen these movies. They don't end well. Let's go, guys.
Yeah, let's make this
And the
quick,
reboots are
right?
even worse.
Our priority is to get back to Earth so we can get back to our jobs. So
oh god, we have to get back to Earth so we can get back to our day jobs, guys. They're not paying us overtime to be here.
They better be.
They're not.
Yeah, it's not like
You have salaried positions.
What would HR even be able to say? Be like, well,
We're in a collapsing reality, and then you collapsed another reality, and
that's a whole separate game. Is how the hell we do taxes.
yeah.
Mostly by escaping to realities where they don't exist.
Let's see here. Age in the last.
I really don't want to know how they deal with tax fraud and root.
Yeah, probably some sort of horrible.
Can we have your liver?
I was going to say, have you seen Repo's Genetic Opera? Probably like that.
But best you be punctual in making your payments, lest it be you on the concrete below.
Cidrate goes in a little blue vial.
Little glass vial. A little glass vial and a little glass vial goes into the gun like a battery. Derek might know most of the songs from Repo off by heart. Derek speaks about himself in the third person. Derek is missing the farmer's market!
It's perfectly all right to enjoy torture porn as long as it has a beautiful orchestral score.
All right, so who is initiating the translation?
Probably.
Yeah.
Okay. It is an intellect-based roll with a difficulty equal to the target recursion's level. Getting to Earth is going to be relatively difficult, but I'm going to give you a penalty. I'm going to increase the difficulty based on the fact that you don't fucking know where you are anymore. You've gone through 2 different and opposite gates in a row, plus whatever the hell Moriarty did to you.
Yeah, and we have a dinosaur now.
And there is a dinosaur.
This game really does live up to the name The Strange.
Yeah.
We don't even know our theme music.
And now it's just a matter of principle.
Okay, the good news is, as a paradox,
Yep.
you get an automatic retry on any failed translation check.
That's good news.
You are looking to get, before you spend effort, at least an 18. It is going to be a level 6 difficulty.
Sweet mother.
Right off the top, I'm going to use my tier 2 entertain ability to give him -1.
Is that on any checks or?
The difficulty of 1 task.
It's not going to affect a translation
Okay.
check. It's going to. This is all will on this one.
I'll use spin encouragement. Your allies modify the ability 1 task by 1. That's a different ability there.
No, it's because it's the translation trance. It's,
Okay,
It's
cool.
its own separate thing.
yeah, it's its own kind of separate thing.
Well, I'm out of ideas.
Well, thanks for trying, man. Yeah, I should be fine. I'm going to spend a bunch of effort. Is what I'm going to do.
How much?
I got an edge of 3.
You're going to spend 9 effort? You're going to spend 9 intellect, I mean?
Well, what did I get my roll down to?
You'll need to roll a 9 or higher.
I like those odds. What do
Yeah.
you guys think? You guys want to get home?
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, let's get home.
If you send us to the wrong place again, it's just going to be quantum leap all over again.
Oh, man, but I haven't even seen Ziggy.
So you're down to 11 points now.
I had 22, so 9 is 13.
13,
Yeah.
sorry, yes. I math good, not yes.
Yeah, no, me neither.
Okay, give me a roll.
Big money, no hammies.
Come on, 1.
2.
Well, you got to re-roll
I get a
because you're a
reroll.
paradox.
It's going to be
God.
1.
Let's see a 1. Come on, 1.
20.
That is a 20.
Oh,
Oh, yes.
Not just home, but exactly
Oh.
where we want, right?
you lucky motherfucker. Okay, 3 PCs, 1 initiating, 1 hastening, 1 easing, plus another one. It takes 10 minutes of trance time with a 1-round acclimation time. You're good. Okay, Earth default location. First time recursors appear in the city of Seattle among the visitors visiting the Space Needle. You literally appear underneath the Space Needle.
Okay, cool. Like underneath, like in like the basement, or just like in
No,
the shadow?
with the crowds like around the base of the
Okay,
Space
cool.
Needle.
I got a 20. Is it fair if I have a bit of narration for our
No,
arrival?
it specifically, there's a specific set location for entering
This will be the
recursion
set
via
location.
translation.
It's just how we arrive at that location.
Sure.
Dr. Fritz really like hits his stride on this one, And, like, as we're translating, like, a sitar just shows up on his lap. And we end up as, like, buskers next to the Space Needle, like, just, like, sitting on a mat. To, like, some, like, nice George Harrison being played kind
With
of
an accordion as well.
Yeah, you all appear in the outfits that you left Earth in, with all your earthen equipment. You have acquired a sitar along the way. Wes still has his accordion.
Dude, just talks it.
You throw another guy, stomp on it a few times. I never want to see an accordion again!
Oh God, I'm out in public and I'm famous. I've got to go.
Oh, yeah.
Write it out.
Give me a roll.
Damn it!
Give me a roll to remain incognito.
That's
20.
20.
What the fuck?
I'm actually... You know what? I'm actually going to run this the other way for you. Oh my god, are you Castor Cage?
Hey, how's it going? Can I sign an autograph for you?
Oh man, you must really hate that accordion. You show that accordion... You show that accordion to his boss, Castor Cage!
Woo! I'm Castor
People are pulling out, like,
Cage!
cell phone cameras and stuff.
God, we should, like...
You are accruing an advantage that will be used the next time you deal with the public in some way.
Nice.
You're essentially free publicity.
Yeah.
Give everybody a piece of the accordion.
Will, do you want to roll to see if you could actually play the sitar?
I would love to see if I can actually play the sitar.
Come on, one.
Come on.
Come on, one.
If he gets a 1, he can play, but badly. 16.
No, you managed to strum a little bit. You learned at some when you were going through the world. Meanwhile, Castor Cage is you've now got people like they're all like, oh man, how'd you even get here, man? I've been standing in line for an hour.
Oh man, don't worry about it. You just didn't see me. I'm good at blending in.
Fuck Oompa music.
Yeah. All right. Flip it with a cell phone. Yeah. Can I get a limo?
Of course, Mr. Cage.
Yes.
It's good to be home, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
This is home, right?
No, it's the extra. It's that episode of Sliders where it's exactly the same as regular Earth, except the Golden Gate Bridge is blue, and it's just different enough that they're like, "Fuck it, we're leaving."
Yeah. Come on.
It's a world where red and green is reversed, and they keep running through red lights.
I remember that episode.
Yeah.
I think that was the one
might be
where
the same,
where it's a bunch of little slight differences. They're like, no, it's a very silly place. Fuck it.
Yeah.
We'd rather stay on the world where the town is stuck in the 50s and they all stay young because they eat the excretions of a worm that eats people. That happened. That was an
I
episode.
remember that one too.
Or they walk into the Chandler Hotel and get stuck in a video game somehow.
Just don't eat. It's Sliders, man.
TV, man, is a weird place.
Anyway, I'm going to end the episode there. You're home, finally, 2 games early.
Yeah. Just go talk to the boss.
While we break in between sessions, Derek's going to need to figure out a completely new plot to run you guys through. God damn it, Cam.
God damn it, Barry.
Even as I was figuring out plots on the Gorilla Planet, I was like, oh man, did Grodd take over from Dr. Zaius?
Oh.
But no.
No.
We just tranced our way home.
Because you're a boss.
Yeah, what can I say?
I wanted to roll on the failures chart.
It'll happen. And it'll happen in a pinch, and we'll be super fun.
Technically, I already threw you through when you did your translation trance the first time. I gave you 2 of the best options on there, which is you lose an hour of time and you don't go to the recursion of your choice.
Nice.
But anyway, I'm Derek the Bar for Chasing Views. I've been your GM for the 10th episode of The Strange, when everything just goes to shit. And I'm joined with my players.
Will Mitchell.
Wes Gunn.
Shane Fitzgerald.
Cameron Dunn.
God damn it, Barry.
The Terrible Warriors is new episodes every Tuesdays and every Thursdays, and The Strange will return on Thursday in whatever new form it takes. It's the Terrible Warriors, folks. Sometimes you spend weeks crafting the perfect, most elegant story, and your players just crumple that up into a little ball and throw it away on you, and you have to make it all up. It's called going off the rails for a reason. Anyway, that's on Thursdays. On Tuesdays, return to Halcyon City as we continue with the next chapter in Masks. This is another campaign with 4 new players, but it's the same Halcyon City, or is it? No, it's set in the multiverse. It's another world. Not directly related to the first game we've done. I wanted to play the same game twice. I wanted to see how different the exact same game would play if we played it again with completely different players. And it was completely different. And I can't wait to show you those differences in a halcyon city that seems familiar, but is a little different. They are dealing with the repercussions of the events of the previous campaign. Oh, it's like an interdimensional butterfly effect. Also on Tuesdays, alternating with masks, we continue our murder investigation in Calypso, the Sunrise City. Stephen Prince has been found dead, but our investigators are closing in on his trail, and they are already one answer closer to the truth. We know who killed Stephen Prince, but why and how? Now, we'll get to it. If you want to stay on top of the shows that we are doing, follow us on Twitter at Dice Warriors. Check out terriblewarriors.com. There's a schedules page so you can see the future. There's an adventures page so you can see the past. There's a submissions page so you can see the present. And you can see all the love of all of our fans who have sent in artwork. If you've got artwork that you've made from the show, if you've played your own game and you want to send us a report based on stories you've heard on this show, if you done animations, made a song, I don't know, cross-stitch, that's the thing people do. Send us your creations. We'll put it up on the page for the world to see and love. And speaking of love, we love our Patreon supporters. This show is brought to you by our Patreon supporters, and you can be a Patreon supporter today by visiting patreon.com/terriblewarriors. We've got postcards, we've got a lottery, you can be named in the future campaign, you get access to the secret debrief episodes that are released at the end of every campaign. All that and more on patreon.com/terriblewarriors. Today's Terrible Warriors: Derek Burrow, Wes Gunn, Will Mitchell, Cam Dunn, and Shane Fitzgerald. And until we meet again in the strange, whatever form it may take, thank you for listening, supporting, sharing, and liking. Thank you for playing games and telling stories, and in doing so, thank you for becoming a terrible warrior.